Hello, this is Dr. BALA'S. Of course, the way I talk, you can easily guess. Yes, I'm not well. Very simple. I am found positive for COVID. You may think, why at this time? Why a doctor should talk? This question definitely will arise. Yes. Only during this time, when we are confined, when you are isolated, when you are quarantined, you start surfing and start reading something. And from that, we get a lot of information. Like me, many people will be surfing and many people will be listening, and many of the information you get from the media, whether it is WhatsApp or Facebook or something like this, channels, news channels, etc., without knowing the validity of those facts, without verifying what they are doing is correct, what they are saying is correct, we simply start believing it and following it. So in that case, the person who gives a view, who tells something about a field in which he is not qualified, for example, medicine. If a person who is giving his opinion as a doctor is different, an unqualified non medical person giving information is entirely different. But our people easily believe the unqualified people version because the words, the matter they talk is almost equal to the way our people think. If a person talks in a way which satisfies me, which is equal to what I feel, then he will be satisfied that he is a good person and what he says is correct. This is absolutely absurd. What is said is important sometimes. Who is saying is very important many times. When I was just going through these newsletters and some of the advertisements, all these things, when I was going, one thing was shocking me in the sense I saw one article regarding the tablet paracetamol. Paracetamol is one of the drugs which is very often used by us, especially in this situation. And we know some of the brands, a popular brand is Dolo 650, and more than 300 to 400 crores of rupees tablet have been sold during these 1 or 2 months. Without knowing the constituent, without knowing the structure, without knowing the chemical structure, the effect, the defect, and dosage, precautions, all these, there are many factors. When a drug is introduced into the market, we always weigh two things, the benefit and risk. When the benefit outweighs the risk, we introduce the tablet. When the risk is more, we withdraw the tablet. Paracetamol is a drug which is there for myself. I know for this past 50 to 60 years it is there in the market. And this particular article which is there in I saw says that paracetamol contains steroids. I don't know where they got this information, steroids. They may simply say sorry. Unfortunately, we use that word. It doesn't contain steroid. When will they do? Unless somebody informs them that you have committed yourself and you have given a wrong information to the public that paracetamol contains steroids. Steroid is not a bad drug. It's a very good drug, wonderful drug, life-saving drug, and it is used at the time of emergency. If you want to save a life, we use steroid. So steroids are not bad drugs or worst drugs or forbidden drugs. They are not banned. If they are worst drug, they should have been banned actually. But why it is there? Because it has got its own role in the hands of a doctor. When to give, how much to give, how long to give, how to stop, how to withdraw. All these things doctors think before they prescribe a steroid. But in public, steroid means a worst drug. It will cause all problems. It is not like that. Now, what you have said in the article, it contains steroid. Now, many people will read this and in their mind, this word will stick. Now, who will erase this impression that paracetamol contains steroid? Is it not, it is against ethics, everything, without knowing. It is creating a panic in the people. Now, every person will think whether I should take paracetamol or not because it is still it is steroid. And again, steroids is used during the second wave of Delta. Many people took steroids. Now people will ask, so paracetamol also contains steroid. So without our knowledge, you are giving us steroids. Doctors will be questioned like this. The doctors, they are facing this difficulty. They have to satisfy them. They have to explain them why. Why? Just because you just publish an article in that a line paracetamol contains steroids. So my dear friends, public, remember paracetamol does not contain steroid. In a dose of 650 milligram with a gap of 6 hours, you can have even 4 tablets per day in 24 hours. Apart from this, it is available 1000 milligrams as injectable paracetamol, which is given intravenously into the blood directly to save people from heavy fever. When we are all trying to do this type of things, why are you creating panic in people unnecessarily? My kind request, kindly rectify this, remove that article, and see that people get the correct information. As I told you in the first instance, right now I am in home quarantine. I am a doctor, healthcare worker. I am proved positive and I am taking rest. But in spite of this taking rest and all, I feel that it is my responsibility to tell people before this point sticks to their mind. Don't worry, don't hesitate to take tablets, paracetamol, 650 milligrams. Thank you. Don't be carried away by these people's statements. Thank you so much. And well, one more point I would like to add now. If you have given this information based on some evidence, kindly let us know. And if you feel that you are right, and if you still feel that it contains steroids, please give us some evidence so that we will change our perception.